It says it's streaming live, but it won't show it to me. Interesting. There it is. Finally. Gracious. Alright. Oh, I don't know what the delay is. But anyway. I've been stranded again for a couple of days. Now I'm just trying to get home. I really can't stand being without a car. This is crazy. But anyway, I'm thankful for my blessings. So yeah, there was a bad tornado touchdown, and I was listening to that. But I cut it off for a minute because I'm trying to monitor this because I'm trying to get rid of the buffering. I'm in a different location now, so maybe the Wi-Fi is better, which is leading me to believe that the buffering that I get at home is due to the Wi-Fi as well. So I might need a Wi-Fi booster. I don't know, because now that I'm in a different spot and the Wi-Fi connection is better, it appears that the buffering is gone. I hope so. I'm gonna do some things and see if it buffers. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, so I'll get back to that tornado thing in a little while. Man, the skies are crazy here. We're supposed to have flash flooding again. Um, there's a warning for Alabama, one for North Carolina, another one for North Carolina. We had ours. We're in the middle of a storm right now. North Carolina, Virginia Beach, um, Currituck, and Virginia Beach. The two cities under the warning right now. Anyway, I'm sure that includes Chesapeake and all of that. I don't know why it's not listed. But that same, I need to take pictures and video of the sky again. But anyway, um, let's look at the earthquakes right quick. The phone line is open for the moment. I want to test and see if it's working at this location. Why did that stop? Looks like it stopped. I wonder why. Alright, that yellow's gonna hit us right on the side. That's not good. Let's hope that red misses us. Good, it's going down. Mighty close though. And it stops right here. That's unusual. I don't know why it stops and if it skips course. Huh. It just stops. And that's on the 26th where it stops. Huh. Kinda interesting. Alright, that's stereo A and B. Um, so I'm really just testing this right now and seeing if there's no buffering issues, because apparently it was my location. miss having my coffee. 5 days now. Yeah, I miss my coffee. But anyway, okay. There's no buffer in here, but there's no plug here. I probably could get one right there. So I'm just testing this, and if somebody comes in and we chat for a minute, since I'm killing time, since um, I'm stranded. Oh, hey Rose, how are you? Um, um, I'm okay. I'm just stranded. Can't get home. Um, just getting a little frustrated not having a car. It's can't get to the store when I need to. Can't you know? Okay, it's hard to read this thing out here. The light. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I buffering? I had walked away for a minute. I was looking at the crazy clouds. Or is it hard to hear me because I'm outdoors? Is it too much wind? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, this is a better Wi-Fi connection. I guess the Wi-Fi connection I had all week um, wasn't strong enough. So, but I wasn't home. But I think now that it seems to be no buffering right now, uh, apparently when it buffers at the house, it might be, because where the Wi-Fi is downstairs, and so the signal might get broken as it comes upstairs. So I might need one of those boosters, and then that would resolve the buffering altogether. I think because it apparently, like right now, it's not buffering, but it's got a strong Wi-Fi connection, and it was doing all that buffering. I had a Wi-Fi connection, but apparently it wasn't strong enough close to the job. I'm exhausted. 94 hours and 8 days in extreme heat. I just want a nice shower and some coffee and a hot meal and some fresh fruit and an ice cold drink and to lay down and rest and watch a movie. That would be awesome. Anyway, let me see. It's hard to read this thing out here in the light. Can you read my text? Yeah, I just have to tilt the computer to read it because it's the clouds are reflecting on my thing. Can you hear me okay? Is there still no buffering? Yeah, you said definitely under severe. Yeah, we're supposed to have flash flooding and all that. Uh, and right now I'm back here in the area that will flash flood by the job, by my, other job. Uh, there was a bad tornado touchdown. I was listening to the scanner. Um, they've been having, same thing. Was it the one I did live that time with Ohio, where they had all the issues? Weather alert. Oh, that was an hour ago. Another severe thunderstorm. Yeah. Um. Anyway, so we were listening to the scanner for them, and they've got major issues going on. They still got people trapped. They got large trees on buildings that have done complete damage to the buildings.
Then hold 208 overtime, primary down across the road.
They got line. They're still going around.
You have that 208 over 1 primary, 4 cable, 208 over 5 primary in front of the road.
Finding all the damage. They got primary.
Also, final 112 will be responding over to Sunset for report of a wire down.
Live wires. They got broken gas lines everywhere. They've been evacuating people from buildings. So I can only imagine when they start showing video footage of it that there's going to be a lot of destruction to Barnes Table and the other counties. Am I buffering yet? Can you still hear me?
56 final. Guard.
That's some weird sounding thunder.
Mail 16 Turtle Cove Road.
That's some really weird sounding thunder.
36. Fire on 54. 54. Eric, CCH. What'd you say, 54 en route? Affirmative, en route.
69 Billy, can you just tell me what location you were just at?
533 Route 28, the Pilgrim Congo Church. First call 8 firefighters. Will be taking the Joshua's Way call, and 187 will be investigating Barn Hill. To take Joshua's Way call. You checking the wires down at Barn Hill and Hardings? Is that what you're talking about? Reported primaries and trees on Barn Hill Lane. Okay, good. We did not have it. Come up with something. Appreciate you. We're going to head back to headquarters. 56 to Ireland. 56. DFW on West Yarmouth Road. They have that front end loader running around. Maybe you can push that tree out of the way so West Yarmouth Road's open between Butler and Mara. Do my best. Station 1 to full department recall for priority 2, difficulty breathing in the main admin portion of the DYG Forestry Camp, 456 Black Spawn Road, 456 Black Spawn Road, 1444. Wellfleet ambulance from East Amsterdam.
Alright, let me see what else is going on.
12. Now after that at 26 Brick Road for primary down, we're going to check that after sunset. Okay, receive.
All other responding units to return. We're gathering info. We'll be tied up about 2 more minutes.
Okay, I have the message. Ambulance 75, return to station 2, 243. When you clear the highway, you're free to return. Thank you. 243 has the message. Return to the booster. Ambulance 75, okay. Squad 241, how's it returning?
Fire alarm red direct. 6-8 reporting minor accident, but there is no hazard. They're gathering info. All units, they're returning. Booster units, thank you for your help.
Fire alarm, where was it? Gas leak? Already been taken care of. 58 took it. Okay, I think they're going to send a representative over there. We got enough personnel here. 67 Barry, if they can take care of that, it'd be great. Thank you. National Grid will have a representative heading over there. BC 58, you clear that? 58 red direct. We should be able to handle it. I'll give you a call back if we need it. After clearing the cutter call, going right to your location now at 67 Barry. Appreciate it.
Okay, good. I think it's still not broken.
42. Go ahead, 42. So we taped off the area. We're available. Okay, stay available. We're going to have to tape it off because it's going across the road.
Receive.
On location. Receive 188. Patient's been extricated. 156 will be cleaning up. Time to make out on coverage.
One patient extricated. I have Wellfleet 98 en route, and I have Captain Albino and Firefighter Clark for coverage.
Okay, received. Line 4 is available if that's after you're after. Reaching. Be advised, we marked off Black Spot Road, heading to the DYS for a wire down across the road. Thank you. 163 to CCH.
163 to CCH 1449.
9-8 from command, what's your ETA? 67 Berry Ave. Meet 58 for metering. 67 Berry, 42 has it. No one's hot. We're clear, return. Okay, 10-4. It's going to take a left-hand turn. 49 is going to be third on your left. 49 East Road. That is correct. The patient should be in the driveway. Appreciate it. Be responding. Off the West Road. 1451. Received. No problem reported. No more medicals. All I have are just some more wires down calls if you want to go to some of those. 1 from 3, you looking for me? 13101. Answering. Yeah, I'm waiting your arrival at the PD. Do you have an ETA? Just waiting for the truck to show up. Personnel are here right now. Okay, we have the front of the police station opened up for you. We'd like you to use the front, the closest to the building. You'll see it's all opened up. And I have to go back up for a conference call, otherwise wait. Received. Thank you. Marla, I'm on 14. We're at their side, no problem. We're available. 39 at the hospital, 1452. Okay, is that an oxygen next issue? No, this is going to be wires on a car, a Toyota Camry, but the party is not in the car. Okay, we were just there. We're familiar with it. Okay, received. I'm going to wait. Want to wait? Gas has been shut off at 6:13. Generator's been shut off. Want to wait available. Okay, received. Gas has been shut off. Standby. Commercial Street. Commercial AFA. That exceeds to station 2. 42 has it. 4245 24 Commercial Street.
Is it buffering at all?
65 has the message. 24 Holmes Road resident came out. Tree into their service. Pole 289/1. Overturn.
Pole down, but also the meter ripped out of the house.
That pole's down and ripped the meter out of the house.
Station 12, 510. Fire 10.
It's raining pretty heavy still.
Take care. It's gonna be 76-year-old male, chest
At
pain,
least it's cool.
2 Jan Sebastian Drive.
Almost too cool. Dealing with 112 degrees, I need a coat on now. I don't know what the temperature is, maybe 78, 80. I don't know, maybe 82 with the humidity. But it's chilly to me now.
Okay, 187. You're reporting
112 is just ridiculous for
apparatus can
anybody.
get down Barnhill Lane to number 16 Squanto, and then just hospital at that point. It's hospital at number 68 Squanto. Okay, correction, 68. Yes, receive. That's fair.
But that isn't going to be too interesting.
Fire alarm 561.
This one's still like
I'm clear, yard service. Nothing available.
I think this is pros too.
Command ambulance 72. 72 answering. 171 Gorham, transport 2 to Wingate. 171 Gorham, we have it. Captain, if you guys could just keep a log of who you transported and where you transported them from so we can reverse that when it's over. Already done. 124 is closed, correct? I'm sorry, I missed your last one. 124 is closed in the area of Howard, is that correct? Yep. Firearm date. Fire alarm 48. 48. We do have an alarm sounding here. The announcer here says it's a CO. We don't have any meters on this truck. Fire alarm at 25 off the quarter. 25 and quarter is 1458. Ambulance 3, medical, Independence House, 160 Bassett Lane. Ambulance 3, medical, Independence House, 160 Bassett Lane. Group, picking up one of the stations at transport. 162 en route. Picking up one of the stations, 1459. Received. We're available. Command answering.
I have a medical alarm activation coming in from the Cranberry Valley Golf Course. No further information at this time.
Okay, we'll get it taken care of. 7-2, command.
I don't know, is it still buffering?
Command, I also have a priority 2 medical that just came in. Possible CIA, possible concussion, 6 Sweetburn Lane, in Pleasant.
7-2, taken Sweetburn. 7-5, respond to Cranberry Valley.
Ambulance 3 on to 160 Bassett Lane, Independence House for the medical. 811 is also on scene, 1500. Concussion, party's vomiting, and 7-5 to handle Cranberry Valley.
Two four zero is going to be clear. Return to the quarters. 243 will be loaded en route shortly. Yeah, 240, you're clear. 243 loaded en route shortly. From 57, DCH. 57, DCH.
Oh, they got a lot of trouble because where the tornado hit, they're having problems with their radios and their phones, power everywhere.
Okay, make that happen, and then 75 goes to 171 Norm for the transport to Wingate. 75, okay. 171 Norm. Remember, it's going to be 2 patients, 1 on oxygen.
And I guess y'all know
Willow Street. The
that
has been ripped from the pole. The owner has been notified about how to get this back reattached with the tree removal. 69 is available.
wow, they got a lot of damage.
Okay,
That tornado either lasted a long time on the ground through that town or it was really big because
Command all units operating in Harwich. Be advised, power is still not cut to the town, so assume everything is live.
wow, they're trying to cut power to the whole town. The whole town they need to cut power to. So they still got live wires down everywhere.
Old Wharf Road, cable. Pole number 38/3. Also be aware, Three Seasons Motel lost part of its roof. Contractors on location securing it for now. Received out the message in the notes. Received. Answering. Go ahead, 30. Hey, Greg, GPS is telling you to go to exit 10. Don't take exit 10. You need to get on probably exit 8 or 9. We just had to basically cut our way into here. And there's still power on a lot of these lines. We're just informed of that. Contrary, we're under the assumption there was no power, but there is power. And a lot of these lines that are down. Okay, very good.
Wow, they had to have somebody cut through so they could even get to where they were going.
That's off Route 6. Yeah, it's an A-firm, Greg. Like I said, we got off exit 10. according to the GPS, we had a cutaway in, got the wave. There's still trees down. We couldn't cut once we found the power was still active. Received. We'll see you in a few. Okay, sounds good.
But this is what your first responders go through.
Sure.
And these are just small catastrophes compared to what they're preparing for. Your fire department, your ambulances, your EMTs, your police officers, people at the hospital, the nurses, doctors,
We're headed back to you unless you got something for us.
electricians, gas line workers,
Come back here, get a meter, and then I'm going to relocate you to Station 3. Right there.
road and traffic engineers.
561's up at Station 3. 561, can you come here and get the meter? I'll just have 48 stay in west. Roger, I'm away. 48, copy, stay in west. Yes, sir, return to 3. You can get down to 86, number 86 Moorfound Road, and then it's blocked. You can get a small vehicle, but not an engine. Receive Morris Island to number 86, and then it's blocked at 86. Receive, thank you.
Florida 638 Main Street, Centerville, Unit E. Difficulty breathing. Ambulance 324 to respond. 638 Main Street, Unit E, Echo, priority 2. On 15 there coming.
Well, I was 25 bucks.
25 on 1507.
Yes, sir. Very good. Engine 69. Bruce, can you start at the Dennis line of Route 28 and traverse Route 28 to Harwichport? Shaw's, stop at Shaw's and advise when you're there. And just advise me the condition of the road. Appreciate it. Also, the Cutter Lane call is still an active call with the gas company. They're waiting for a tree crew to get down here so they can clear the area. Yeah, that way. That's what you found. Andrew? Number 4 Barnes Lane, CO. I'll have 561 meet you there when he gets to here, okay? Engage responding. 112 clear Craig Road. We're investigating Woodland Circle for a passerby report of a wire down. Received. Sorry, what was that address again you're going to? approach number. Okay, received.
Oh my head.
Fire alarm 114 to 322, 2080.
There's another fire in Canada. It's a structural fire. There is a brush fire in Texas. Quite a few engines responding. A residential fire in Mountain View Drive in Idaho. Officer shot in Beech Grove. Suspect is held up in resident shooting at police as they try to rescue the officer. This is in Indiana. Let's see if I can get some live news on that. Oh, I can't see the screen out here. It's too bright.
Stage Island Road open.
Oh, I should be able to type.
152 will be clear. Passing command to Captain 156. We'll be standing by waiting the record.
152, clear passing command on 156.
Between Silver and Belmont, we have a large tree with primaries and secondaries down, blocking the road. Okay, we have the report on both the street conditions and your current blockage. All right, 114, stand by. I'll get you next one.
Gracious. How many today?
Four three two 302.
302.
We was clear now all the way.
Repeat, we have open all the way.
That's going to do it for the West Dennis area. We're going to head back towards.
Oh, they don't have any news on it yet, okay?
Wherever you need us.
I'm gonna switch to that. That I would hope
Head
is
over to
resolved.
14.
They probably went to a private channel then. They haven't updated on this channel since it happened. Whoops. It was Indianapolis Metro Police. Officer shot in Beech Grove. Suspect.
And 179 and 256 residential alarm. Right. Front of the basement motion.
No, this would be like right now, so it should be listed at the top. Nope. It's not on the news. Interesting. It happened at 12:10, and it ain't made the news yet. Wow. More wildland fires in Elko County.
Both cars. Clear.
Bunch of them. Good gracious. Oh, Nevada's having lots of wildland fire issues. This is in Wisconsin. Suspect may be armed in parking lot by dialysis clinic. Suburban police and Milwaukee TAC involved. 11 patients are at the clinic. Wow, again in Raleigh-Durham Airport. Seems like they always got something going on. Delta Flight 1244 landing at RDU with a medical emergency on board. Don't know what that was this time. Lightning strikes are heavy. This was in Nevada too. This was last night. Might have been what caused some of the fires. Wildland fires east of Grindstone toward Lucky Nugget, South Fork, south end of Pine Mountain near Mill Canyon, south of Carlin. 12 west of Forest Canyon near JD Lodge. Lightning strikes are heavy southwest of Elko. That was yesterday evening, so that might be what caused some of the new wildland fires. 3 separate fires in Pine Valley. That was yesterday in Elko. Okay. In Arizona, museum fire burning 2 miles north of Flagstaff has parts of the city on pre-evacuation status. Most accurate info at flagscanner.com. Is this thing still buffering or not?
260, 221, 1560.
Yesterday there was a chase going on. I forgot what county it was in, but they ended up calling off the chase because of the speeds were so high. And in another county, another state, they had told them to call off the chase. They suggested that they call off the chase, and they didn't, and it was a crash involving innocent people and the person that was running.
Temporary tag on the vehicle.
There's no info about this officer that was shot and the resident where they took up suspect held up in resident shooting at police as they try to rescue the officer. Marion County. Maybe if I search Marion County. Because
Both cars, before high school.
242, 260, 1580.
oh, here, don't tell me he died. Darn it. The same thing happened to that female officer in California. He shot her. It was over the domestic dispute. Him and his girlfriend were fighting. Police go there to make sure she can get her belongings out safely. He shoots. The officer laying on the ground in the front yard, and the other officers are trying to get to her to rescue the officer that shot, and he started shooting at them so they couldn't get to her. And by the time they got to her, got her out of there, it was too late. She died. Young cop, I think only 25. And now this one.
1319.
Wait a minute. Oh, this was on Friday. I'm sorry. This isn't even the same shooting. This might be the one. No, this isn't it. This is a whole nother issue. It was in Australia yesterday. They had a mass riot at one of the prisons. It was really bad, but they did allow rescue of the injured people, from what I heard. I haven't seen the rest of the news on it yet, because I haven't been able to look it up, but it came across my scanner when it was going on. So this is not what I'm looking for either. Let me go back. Man injured, officer involved shooting. Nope, that's 1 month ago. That was Friday. Wow, he shot somebody because they wouldn't give him a cigarette? That's crazy.
Speech report, please.
Can you back me to 53? I'll pick up the vid check in just a minute.
Alright, there is no info on this officer that was shot a couple hours ago. 3 hours ago. That's crazy. June 15th. Nope, we need July. Marion County.
Animal control with animal control.
Animal control.
Clear. 1522.
245 and 258 at 1522. 15 unit special attention Southeast District B33
That
reckless
was
vehicle.
July 3rd. That was June
Ford Road northbound
29th.
on East Street, dark
That
blue
was
Nissan
May
Quest,
5th.
leaving swerving line template 433.
Good gracious, how many
Robert
officers
Edward
get shot
Ocean
in this
being
county?
followed. Information broadcast 1522.
Wow. I don't think this is it, but we'll look at this one. Oh, my battery's running low already.
Alright. Checking their status.
This battery don't run long because it was fully charged.
Arrived on scene. Got her tire team. Not ready to do. Over. Harding Street. Motel 259. 8-year-old versus her mother. 4600 South.
Oh, this was 16 hours ago, so that wasn't this either.
1747. You bring up the and I'll take on that.
Alright. Ah,
242.
this isn't going to work because now the battery's running low. So I need to get where I can plug it in.
I'm not sure yet.
What?
Southeast 43, residential damage 8770, should be over.
Okay. We'll see. Oh, hey, discernment. I'm sorry. Good. It's probably buffering now, though, because I had to move it so I could plug it in. Now, let me move it again to see what happens. Oh, there's a better spot. Let me see if that gets better. Probably not. Or maybe right there. It's still telling me low video, which it wasn't doing before. Is it buffering now? Did I lose you? Hmm. Now, I bet you. If I go out here, yeah, still not a good connection here. I'm just trying to see if there's any place where it has a good. Nope. Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Wow. Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a spot. So it definitely is Wi-Fi connection that causes the buffering. Because it should get better in a second. Except my battery's dying and I need to plug it in. Let me see what happens. It's still not green. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with it. We'll see. It should go green in a second. No, it's gone green yet. And the Wi-Fi connection is better. So it's still showing red. Is that because my battery's dying? Well, that doesn't work. This is so frustrating. And it's still not green. Is there a plug in here? Well, at least there's a Wi-Fi connection. Let's see if this plug works. It should work. It sparked. Okay, now it's yellow. It should go green in a second. Oh, would hope. Hi, can you hear me? Did it stop buffering? Okay. Alright, so it's green now, right? Alright, I'll be right back. Since we're gonna have to sit in this location. Give me a second, and I'll be right back. Oh, that's not good. That's kind of... You think?
Yeah, that's first thing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. See a way to do that.
Sometimes gets jammed when they close up shop. So just check the back door.
Be right back.
Is there radio sit here? Yeah. I was late for cross station.
I go for 11. Is that the girl from earlier?
Negative.
Complaints instead of the city and then being a tax thing to the head sheet.
Alright, hopefully it's not buffering now. Oh wow, somebody's been in here.
Silly.
I don't
Do not use
understand.
any units that route to 136 or Delaware Street to disregard authority over 235 off alarm. Central alarm 3271 North Washington Boulevard. From the front door it says Ellen McCoy is on the scene, no passcode.
Oh, that's the only club.
360.
Located 1535. Apparently dispatch camp. No wait, tell me so you're heading.
This is a miserable feeling being without a car. I'm too old. I worked too hard since I was 12 years old to be without a car.
So the medics come out on this run on town.
This is crazy.
They
Anyway. I realize what my blessings are, though.
51042.
So is it working okay? Hopefully all the buffering. I don't see buffering. Okay. Let's check out the latest earthquakes, make sure there's no buffering. Oh, there's a new one in the middle of the ocean. Napupu, Hawaii. It's a small one. Let's look at severe weather. Whoops. I should put audio on.
Down, it's right.
Man, that's loud though. Good gracious, how many warnings are there? From here up the East Coast. Oops, there is a tornado warning for somebody. I hope it's not the poor little town that's still trying to rescue people. And it's for North Carolina. Currituck. Great, that's right on Virginia Beach line. Currituck. That's the part of Carolina that I always go to when I had a car. It's right on Virginia Beach line, Chesapeake.
222, Becca 243, person down, 1370 from Felix,
Headed northeast, headed towards us. Anyway, Currituck, North Carolina. Y'all are under a tornado warning. In Indiantown or near Currituck, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. And then another thunderstorm in Camden, Currituck, and Pasquotank. And another one in North Carolina for Chatwin, Pasquotank, and Perkins is how it's pronounced. And one for Alabama and Florida. Escambia, is that near Pensacola? I think that's near Pensacola. It's gotta be. That's where my ex-husband lives. So I hope him and his family are okay. Well, I mean, I hope everybody's okay everywhere. But, Come on. I really need a mouse.
I
A
do
plug-in
recall.
mouse. This,
Go ahead.
It's going to be a 2001 Chevrolet.
see all the red.
1 George Charles Henry.
Here's your tornado warning. Right here, here's us, Virginia Beach.
115.
And there's exactly the path it's taken, so we're gonna be next. Just to let y'all know, we'll probably get a warning here soon. I mean, unless, you know, it goes, just dies out. It'd be nice if God just evaporates it. Oh, there goes the ringing in the ears. Okay. And it's rain again, huh? Or is it? It looks like it is, but I don't know if it is. Because it's showing my screen is green. My live stream health, anyway, is green.
It's real bigger, just one, two. It's right.
What? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, she's at work.
Sorry, this is a black female, black shirt, green and blue shorts. She has a purple and black gun in her hand. She's walking with a black female yellow shirt towards High School Road.
All right.
It's either 11 Monarch Drive.
221, stay here. All back on. All back on just after.
Clear.
Texas has got some fires going on. Mountain Home Volunteer Fire in Idaho. Still don't know why this Indianapolis Metro Police report says officer shot in Beech Grove. Suspect is held up in residence shooting at police as they try to rescue the shot officer. But I haven't heard, can't find any news on it. When you Google it, nobody's covering it yet for some reason.
Do we have anybody marked out or either?
Go ahead.
So I don't know if they're if he's still shooting at people, or if he has hostages, or what, or if they've captured them, or worse. If they've been able to get the police officer out that was shot, so he could get help. Wildfire. That was last night.
Wants to remain anonymous. Says a black male on the canal exposing near the waterfall.
Walking Dover. 230.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
327 Southwest
Or they had the tornado at when they were doing all the rescues. I guess they lost their radio. Oh, because they were trying to get power shut down to the whole town. So, because they had live wires, so I guess now we can't even pick up the broadcast. I guess they got the power shut down, which is, for their safety. But they're going to have trouble communicating with each other. I'm sure they have some emergency backup, but it's not as broad. There are not as many people can get the information. I guess.
741 Harley Drive, Centennial Apartment. She's to the storage shop. If I need another part.
Well, we pray they're okay. And I'll be right back. I'm just trying to see how long this will run without buffering, and if that's actually the issue is Wi-Fi connection. It's not strong enough, apparently. Okay. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. It's crazy. Crazy looking skies. And I'm still stranded. Good thing I ain't out there in the rain walking in a lightning storm and everything else, waiting on a bus, walking to the bus stop. But anyway, I'm still waiting to get home. Nobody's fault. But when you're poor and your car breaks down, that's what happens. When you're the working poor, I should say. Ah, it is what it is. There's people worse off. I know. It doesn't make it any easier on me though. That only adds to my misery because then I feel guilty about feeling bad about my situation. Because I'm like, well, I shouldn't feel bad about my situation because there's people worse off than me. But I work hard, so I don't deserve this. And I've been working hard since I was 12 years old, so I don't deserve this. But anyway, there's people that want to work that can't get jobs. I know I went through that for several months. It was the most frustrating thing in the world. And then some of the people we did work for didn't pay us. We were out there laying bricks in the heat, 105 degrees on 4th of July, and then they get paid hauling and laying block all day. Not 8s, but 12s. It was 105 actual temperature, so I can only imagine the heat index was 117. It was miserable. And then they didn't pay us. They made excuse after excuse. Help us finish this next job and then we'll be able to pay you for both jobs. And we did, and they didn't. That's why I don't lay bricks anymore. Because, back in the day when I did it, there was no problem getting paid. But now there's so many scammers out there, even in the construction industry. Oh my goodness. It is. You talk about a doggy dog world. It has definitely become a doggy dog world. Oh, there's some nice thunder. Let me check on that tornado warning. Sounds like a new warning. Why are we in the purple now? Oh, because it's a marine warning, which means it's right off the water here. Yeah, another warning for North Carolina, Camden County, Johnson, Wayne, and Wilson. It's two different storms. One's moving 30 miles per hour, the other one's moving 45 miles per hour, both of them in North Carolina, headed northeast. And Knott's Island, marine warning. Strong thunderstorms across the coastal waters as well. So that's on our water down here in Virginia Beach as well. Vero Beach. Alright, oh. Funny how we don't have a warning right now. Well, this is only for severe. So I guess ours isn't severe. It's okay if it causes splash flooding and dangerous lightning. We probably got alerts on our phone for that. I don't know. Oh boy, it's thundering now. Pouring that raining too. Let me go check. It's real loud rain. Ah. Ow. Still with my ride. Since Sunday. What's today? Tuesday. Well, Sunday, I had a ride, but they came 2 hours too early. And if I had went with them, I wouldn't have been able to get to work yesterday. So, in order to work yesterday, I couldn't catch the ride Sunday. So, I'm still stranded. Anyway. This whole thing was crazy. First you got this, which was one of those not shaved clouds. Some people call them that. Chaff. But this was a leftover after, I didn't record while it was first happening because my phone was dead and I had no way to charge it at the moment. And this thing up here is pretty crazy too. I don't know if y'all can see that. This was another one of the circular clouds, and these things were crazy going this way. A little better view of that one, the triangle shape. After it was a circle, it bulged out like that, and then this thing came from somewhere else and went up, and then that's a flat line there. This is almost like a square. Well, this is see that? And then this thing was separate. This was whimsy. That thing right there was whimsy from this. But look at these lines, man. And then this area of whatever. And then you can see this other cloud here. And then this one goes like this. It almost looks like you're looking at a mountain range. And I've been saying that for a couple of years. All of a sudden, I can pretend like I'm in the mountains around here. Sometimes it'll look like mountains. Alright, so that looks like eyes, and that looks like a mouth with a tongue sticking out. That's cute. And this is kind of like my thing before that we seen. But when you look at it from this angle, this looks like a triangle. You know that weird cloud thing I had with that looked like I said cigar meteor in it? Well, this kind of looks like that, but it's further away this time, so it's not as big, and the angle has changed. So instead of it going like straight across like that, or kind of like that, it's angled this way where you can see the front of it, and it looks like a triangle shape. I'm going to have to blow that one up and then look. And then you got something coming out here, and then you see the little triangle there, and then this little crazy circle stuff. Crazy, crazy clouds, or formations, or vapors and pillars of smoke. Yada, yada. Blase, blase. This was weird coming out of that cloud, too. Huh. Okay, now it almost looks like it's got legs on it. It's that same thing with the triangle shape. And then there's more things shooting out the back. It's got two little things dropping down like legs or arms. I know it's not, but it's just weird. And all these different formations and textures and colors and heights and movements all in the same sky. This straight line, every day, this straight line, all this atmosphere here is actually red. That's what makes the sun, once it gets here, turn red, and the moon turn red. This is setting, but we have the same thing in the rising sky in the east. Same thing, this straight line. And scripture says the sky will be split in half before it rolls up like a scroll, or it'll be split open. I have to read it so I can say it verbatim. But right now I'm paraphrasing. But and this my phone wouldn't pick up the colors as they were. This was pink, dark, dark, dark pink, and then it was a blue, and then the yellow, and then the white swirlies. Okay, enough of that for now. Just checking, has it done any buffering? I'm just killing time as I'm apparently have a better Wi-Fi connection right here, but still waiting, 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 waiting. I'm hungry. I want a cup of coffee and a shower. And some hot food and peaceful rest. I don't know if I have that again for a while. Anyway, lots of stuff is going on. Alright, let's check the live weather map. And it's another marina warning. Gusty outflow that will arrive well ahead of any. Wow. So this must be really big. Long line extending from 7 nautical miles northwest of Ormond by the sea to 19 nautical miles. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? About when? Okay, well, let me get my stuff together so I can go downstairs. Alright. Oh, it is pouring down. Alright, God loves you and so do I. Hopefully I can get home.